Hello everybody, JMTVA Macrepeh here, back for more Super Mario World. This is going to be the first part of World 2, Donut Plains, I think. Yeah, Donut Plains, and as you can see, this is the first instance, I believe, of the cape, which is probably the most famous power-up from this game because of its appearance in Smash Brothers, and I think it's appeared in a few other things, I don't really remember. Basically, it's pretty cool, because unlike in Mario 3, they had, you know, the raccoon tail, but the thing about that was, once you got your speed up, you could fly, but eventually, you know, you'd slow down and you'd eventually stop flying. But here, if you know how to do it, you can basically fly forever. It's pretty cool. And then, yeah, there's a secret exit here with a key. Yeah, unfortunately, I somehow got the key without getting the exit. Normally the key would be right next to that keyhole. Thankfully, when you do the thing with the cape in this game, and you're holding something, it just sends you upward. You don't start floating around, and I decided to do that secret level there later. This is, I think, the first underground stage of the game, actually. And I think the first, well, not the first scrolling level, technically. The first level that's exclusively scrolling, pretty much, though, because I think in the, in Iggy's castle, there's a little scrolling section. But it's not the main focus of the castle, really. It's the latter half. Yeah, if you notice some inconsistencies with my score, this is actually a different take than the first one. Because on the first take, I went to the area where the secret exit is, because this place is a secret exit. In fact, the pipe you go in to get to it is coming up, like, right there. But, yeah, I screwed around for a few minutes, and I just could not get the secret exit, because I did not have the proper equipment, and I screwed around there, and it was really boring, and I decided to just do the second take I did, where I got the normal exit, because there's 3 exits, technically. But 2 of them lead to the same place, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I think this is also the first level to make use of the Layer 2 background mode. Yeah. Because normally Layer 2 is just the background, but here it's also a solid object, as you can tell. Because those sort of brownish platforms that are moving up and down, those are not in the foreground, they are in Layer 2. And yeah, that's that level. Wait. 16 star points. That's fairly respectable, I suppose. The bonus game isn't that great anyways. It's if you know how to do it right, you can get a lot of lives, though. So that's cool, I guess. And this is the Donut Ghost House. And this is an interesting level. It's the first ghost house in the game, technically. Although you can get to one earlier. But this is the first one you're supposed to do, at least. And, yeah, it's a pretty simple puzzle, actually. Not really too difficult at all. Although this is not the solution. In fact, I think this leads to something else here. But well, I messed it up completely anyways, so it's not like it would have worked any other way, regardless. But yeah, basically you just go through that door, and then you hit the switch, and then you go through that same door again. Yeah, that's basically it. And there's a thing, a vine that comes out of that block, so yeah. It's kind of a clever puzzle, I guess. It's kind of weird. Not my favorite ghost house in the game, not by a long shot. But, yeah. That's that. And it, apparently, simply defeating that ghost house caused a bunch of terraforming, and it built a bridge. Well, anyways, though, this level is, I used to have a lot of trouble with this level when I was a kid, when I was younger, just because I was really bad at platforming. Like, I didn't understand, I guess, the concept of really, sort of going backwards to, stop myself from jumping over the edge, and, actually, not holding down one direction the whole time, and, letting go of it. Yeah, that was, my big problem, as far as I know. I don't really remember that too well. But I was playing... I first played this game on the Game Boy Advance version. I think it's Super Mario Advance 3 or 4? I don't remember. Maybe it's Super Mario Advance 2, I don't even know, but yeah, I could never get into this pipe when I was younger. It was ridiculous, man. Yeah, I think I messed up the thing on one of these, or two of these platform things, actually. I think on this one, it's the one over to the right first, and then the... I don't really remember, but yeah, I messed up two of them, but that's okay. Still got some lives, and I've got lives to spare, so not much of a problem. And 22 star points, meaning that I'll be showing off the bonus game now, which again, it's not... If you know how to do it, you can get a lot of lives, but I sort of screwed it up, as you can tell. Because I think if you stand in that spot and hit it with the correct timing, you can get all stars. But that did not happen. And as you can see, I didn't get any lives at all. Not even a consolation prize of... Well, I don't know what the consolation prize would be. But yeah, I decided to go back and go to those that secret exit I missed in Donut Plains 2. I already mentioned it before, I think. Yeah, it's here. After that dotted green block, there's this pipe in here, and I guess the dotted green block is kind of a clue, because the green switch palace gets unlocked through this, but you need a cape or a Yoshi to get this secret. If you keep... There's a pipe over that way where the sign was, and that's what happened on the first take of the level, but yeah. You fly up there, you get the key, you go in, and it unlocks the green switch palace. Now, I am really bad at doing this one-up trick or whatever, mostly because I did that. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten a one-up. Or had I, you know, gotten the screen to scroll properly, but instead I just, you know, lost my current power-up instead. That was genius. Yeah, it would be pretty embarrassing to die in the Switch Palace. Yep, there's the green switch. I think all the switches from here on out actually are secrets. Because really only the yellow one is definitely... I mean, you might not see it at first, you might not want to go that way, but, you know, that's the only one where I think you can get it through the default exit, but I could be wrong. Yeah, another thing I didn't really know how to do was spin jump when I was younger, so that yellow Koopa shell that was invincible gave me a lot of trouble as well, because I would just sort of keep jumping on it and dying. But yeah, this is kind of cool right here. You know, just some pipes being raised and lowered. Yeah, the atmosphere of this game is pretty... well, there's really not that much of it actually, come to think of it. Yeah, when you use Lunar Magic a lot, the editor of this, you see that background a lot because the most common level in the game, which is a test level, has that background, and it is... I think it takes up over half the values for levels in the game. Yeah, those flying Hammer Brothers, the amazing flying bro. There's no regular Hammer Bros in this game, which is kind of odd. Of course, I guess they had only really been in 2 games up to this point. Because when you really think about it, I mean, I guess in Japan it's different, but yeah, a lot of this stuff, this was like their 3rd appearance, just because Super Mario Bros. 2 was completely different from the first one in America. And coming up here, I ended up dying, as you can tell. And normally I would have cut it out just because it wastes time, but couldn't really do it easily that time. Had another death off screen as well, but that's okay. Yeah, those amazing flying bros are pretty... they're not too tough to take care of, but if you're not paying attention, they will kill you, and it can be a bit difficult to kill them first. Yeah, that's another thing that really sucks about those guys, is that, you know, when they're near a cliff like that, they hit your Yoshi's going off the cliff. And 1 star point. That is the only time I've ever seen that in my life, actually. But that's going to end off today's video. Later we'll do Donut Plains second half.